Hi guys, today a quick look inside this. Can you guess what it is? If I dezoom, can you guess? Oh no? Yes, it is a Tektronix plugin. Very tall and not easy to put under my camera. So it is a 7A12 dual trace amplifier module for an oscilloscope. So on the front we have the famous Tektronix buttons, two potentiometers with two levels, and per button it seems inside the potentiometer, smaller here, and adjustment trim pots inside here, the pull handle to remove the module from the oscilloscope. On the back we have a card edge connector. It is written here type 7A12 left side cover, and we have here the serial number 700-136 with a sticker about failure in channel number 2. So it was 20 euros on eBay. It is the average price you can find them. Broken they are 10 or 20 euros. In good conditions they can go up to 60. I would like to start collecting them and have a matching oscilloscope, but this stuff is very space consuming, and sadly I have not a lot of space left for storage. So here you can see there is a little dent in the cover. So to remove the covers, these are just clipped in place. In fact, you have to pull them somehow, like so, and they are just clipped. So quite a nice design. Yes, I have a dent here. I will try to rework it a little bit before I install this cover. So inside we have all the good Tektronix stuff. So the other side is almost the same. In fact, it is the same, but except that we have the copper side of this PCB. So the first thing you can notice is the awesome golden tracks on these PCBs, and also that the PCB material is quite transparent. Here it is written, guys, Tektronix copyright 1969. So we have amplifier module here, type 7A12. So the way it is made, it is quite interesting. In fact, you can remove it easily to replace it. You have 4 screws, and when you undo the screws, it will at the same time lift the PCB off of its board-to-board connectors, like so. So it is interesting. Back side of it, golden tracks here also. So we have on here two specific Tektronix chips with a Tektronix logo and golden legs, and guess what? Yes, they are socketed, but it is frameless sockets with contacts directly soldered in the board here. Same thing for these transistors. Here you have very tiny sockets, very low profile sockets. Maybe you will see better like so. So this is interesting, not something you see usually. This is just a spring to make ground contact with the frame. So here we have board-to-board connectors. We have springs which are soldered in place, you cannot lose them. We have some logic circuits, control circuits here, it seems, to control the functions between the two channels. And look at this, guys, this is not usual. Also we have here two 8-pin ICs in a 16-pin socket. Quite unusual to see this. So this black thing here is the body of the main potentiometer, and we have the famous push button systems. I do not know if there is a light inside which lights up when you press the button or not. But this front piece seems quite delicate to undo. In fact, you have to unclip this the faceplate, and it is quite delicate, so I will not undo it. But it is interesting, and in fact there is nothing else than more buttons and more potentiometers anyway. But what I can do, before we open this can, we will check out the other side, which is mostly the same, as you can see. But here we see more of the tracks, of the layers of tracks in the PCB. As you can see, it is a very clear PCB material. So more buttons, the body here, and the other main potentiometer. The connectors they use for the wire harness, it is quite Tektronix specific thing, it seems, with golden contacts. So interesting. And we have two of these shielded cans, which, as you can see, are probably silver coated according to the colors they got. So I will undo one for you. So it is written here, caution, delicate ball material, see manual section 4. And for sure the material on this PCB is even different than the previous one. It is very clear. Looks like glass almost. So we have here a few posi-drive head screws, not Phillips, oddly enough. And what will we discover? If I remember correctly, the specifications, we have a built-in attenuator in this thing, or something like so. And for sure, look at this, guys, it is very cute. And here we have these nice things which look like sugar blocks with a nice Tektronix logo on them, which are most probably relays. Yes. Here we have input from the BNC. You can see a long something, capacitor maybe, a filter capacitor or filtering component of some kind in a chrome package. And we have the input filters, preamplifier probably here with more socketed transistors. And these things, I do not know if they are socketed or what. Yes, it looks like so. It is coming off slowly, but yes. Oh, it is delicate. Look at this. Yes, we have one more socket directly without frame, directly included on the PCB. And we have this very cute Tektronix relay with schematic on the back. They look like the design of military relays, but they are in some kind of plasticky material. And as you can see, the case is either glued or welded together. Seems it is some kind of weld in the plastic. And the legs have a little bit of gold on them. Quite interesting. Not a regular design for sure. And interesting to see they are socketed, so you can get them replaced quite easily. Probably the spacing of the legs must be made very precisely to fit in these sockets. Quite, because you cannot see very well where you are pushing the lids, so quite interesting. So kind of adjustable capacitors here probably. Some more trimmers on this PCB. And golden tracks everywhere. So for sure I would love to have one complete oscilloscope for this system, but it could be quite space consuming, I guess, to have it. And probably very heavy. This thing is already maybe 1.5 kilos or something like this. Yes, and but however it is made from extruded aluminium, this piece, plastic frame here at the back. So really, and grounding, shielding, springy metal pieces here with a little bit damage. So interesting. And as you can see, this can cover is silver coated, probably brass or even copper according to the weight, and a silver coating above it. Quite interesting. And this nice amplifier module with a tiny transformers here, as you can see, wire wound transformers around the toroid. So really nice. It was a little bit expensive, 20 euros for this, but as it is really beautiful stuff, I'm quite happy with it. Anyway, I would love to get more of these modules. If I find any opportunity to get some of them, I will probably do it. So for now I will put this back together and try to find somewhere to put it in storage. Thanks for watching, bye bye.